Hello, everyone. Welcome to Desert Live. Good evening from Dubai, and good morning, good afternoon to rest of the world. Welcome and thank you for joining us tonight on episode 7 of Desert Girls Live Season 2. My name is Samira and I'll be your host tonight. I'm also joined by my friends.
Hi, my name's Anna.
Hi, this is Liz.
Hello, Maan here.
Hi, Saran here. Hey, it's Serena.
Wow, girls, thank you so much. And we are coming to you live from the UAE in the Middle East. If this is your first time on this page, hello and welcome. Please feel free to connect with us and join us in our digital space journey. Our topic for tonight is the proudest moment in your life. I know the reason we have chosen this topic is because when we look back into our lives, there are so many days of goodness that we wish to celebrate, so many wow moments, and we feel our heart beats faster and we long to share these special moments with everyone. And now, I and my friends, who are my business partners, they will share their experiences and accomplishments in life with you. So, let's begin. Let's start with Terena.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Um, when we pick this topic, proudest moment, I have so many. I have so many proud moments, but I decided to talk about when the day that I graduated from Teachers College back in 2013. When compared to being a mother, I don't want to compare being a mother with this one because you see, this moment, it paved the way for many achievements that I've, encountered since 2013. So it's one of the proudest moments because I went to college late. I believe that I'm a late bloomer. So I went to college at age 30 and I graduated with a diploma at age 33. So for me, it meant the end to working minimum wage jobs. I'm not putting anyone down, but that working as earning a minimum wage back then, it was very hard for me. And when I realized that I am now a teacher, I can work for the government. I can take care of my family. I can contribute significantly to my household. It was like the beginning of a new era for me. So I was extremely proud, and my husband was, very, very supportive of me going through to college because while I was at college, I was on campus. I lived on campus, and he was back home with our children, and his mother was there as well. So it wasn't only a proud moment for me, but it was a proud moment for us as a family, right? Because it paved the way. Because of that achievement, I was able to get my first teaching job. Like today was valedictorian service, the Friday, and then I started my first job the Monday. So God has been good to me, right? I did not sit
Wow.
a day home after I graduated. Yes, I did not stay a day home. And then after that, I went on to do my degree, and then I started teaching here in the Middle East. Then I moved on to doing my master's. But it was because of that milestone, that moment, it made me what I am today, and I would be forever grateful. And I'm extremely proud. Trust me, being on this live right now, I think time would run out if I would continue to talk about the things that I'm able to achieve because of that one
Yeah,
moment. I
Yes.
remember, I
Amazing.
remember.
It's amazing.
Okay, you were saying something, Samira?
I was saying amazing, Terena. It is so amazing to hear from one teacher to another that
Yes,
your accomplishment is totally based on your receiving the teacher's degree. Well,
yes.
I think I am also going to share the same kind of thing.
You
So,
are.
yeah, it's amazing that I also have that proud moment to share today with all of you. So, let me also share mine. Will you agree to it, Terena? Let me share mine
Yes.
now.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. Trust me. I
Okay.
will take over the whole
Yeah.
show. Go ahead.
Wow, Terena, thank you so much. So, well, it was when my youngest son was born. He was just a baby, and he was my most difficult birth because when he was born with some kind of bacteria in him, and he had to be put in the neonatal care for some days. So things were difficult for me, and it was in that same year the ministry it became very difficult, and they just started with many rules in UAE. So even though I was working as a teacher, they wanted this teacher certification degree which I did not have. So they just took away my responsibilities, and I was very upset. So I was already a mother of four, and I had to take a second master's degree. So I was wondering, should I leave the job or should I study again? So it was a bit of confusion. So what I did, I registered, I searched for a university who would let a mom, working mom, actually take admission because to do every day, go to the university, it was difficult. So there was one nice principal whom I met later on. He agreed that, okay, I can do the correspondence from house. So, with my kids, for 2 years, I have been studying again. I have been traveling abroad to my country, leaving my family behind just to do the exams, 2 complete years. And you can understand 4 kids at home, my husband all alone, with no maid around. They were like waiting for me to come back, and I was doing assignments and projects. So things were not very easy. So in the end, what happened after 2 years when I got my degree, my master's, my second master's degree, it was like one of the proudest moments in my life that I really accomplished it. I was able to accomplish it, and the school at once gave me a promotion. So I was like
Oh,
so
very
excited.
good.
Amazing.
Yeah, I know. I was so happy that day. Like I could not believe it. Like I just thought that like, okay, will I be able to do it? Like again study? Oh God, like doing a master's degree again, it is not very easy. We really have to do assignments, projects, but Alhamdulillah, I did it, and today here I am again in my same responsibilities position. I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful to my family, to my parents who helped me actually take care of my family when I was just again going back into the books. Yeah.
That's a great
Wow,
story,
look.
Samira. Very nice story.
Yeah. Yes,
Very
Saran, thank you
inspiring
so
to
much.
all those mothers out there, doing their master's degree or any kind of certificates that they are doing while being at home as well,
Yeah.
taking care of these kids, doing online learning. Us women, we are just like Wonder Woman. I don't know how we do all these things.
I know.
So, yes.
Amazing.
Yeah, so let me share
Let's
mine
see.
here. Sorry.
We have a few comments. Let's see who is watching us tonight. Man, would you do the honors, please? Oh, wow, it's Georgia.
Hi,
She's
Georgia.
she's
Hi,
wishing us
Hi,
good
Georgia.
night.
Georgia.
Yes, good night, lady. Okay. Oh, it's Aya. Aya from United Arab Emirates. Hello,
Yes.
Hi,
Aya.
Aya.
Hi,
We are very
Aya.
happy
Thanks
that
for
you were able to
watching.
join.
I like your name, Aya.
Aya
That's a
Mohammed.
very cute name.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah. Do you know that Aya means verse in Arabic? I just
No,
popping
what
in a
does it
little
mean?
more knowledge. Aya means verse. It means verse.
Birth.
Birth.
Verse.
Verse.
Yeah.
Oh,
Birth.
A
okay.
wording,
Birth.
wording.
Ah, all right.
Okay.
Oh.
That's
Interesting.
nice. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, let's see what
I
Saran
was
has to
really
tell us
blessed.
about her proudest moment.
Okay, yes. So my proudest moment, as you know, Terena said, there are so many of them that it was actually very difficult for me to choose one. But then I thought this one, is the most inspiring for me because it's like a kind of a personal realization of of me, of being me. So the proudest moment of my life so far is when I realized that I was enough. That I was enough, that I was, what I am, that, I have my flaws, I have my weaknesses, I have my qualities. But hey, this is me. God created me the way I am, and I need to accept that. And I don't need to be that perfect wife that I, wanted to be. I don't want to be that perfect mother that I wanted to be. I don't want to have that perfect house, everything like, structured, placed in the way that I want, or having a perfect schedule, all these stuff that I couldn't, that were actually putting a lot of pressure on myself, and also wanting to be like the perfect daughter, the perfect, I just stopped and I said, okay, you know what, Saran, this is your life, just embrace it, be present in the now, in the present moment, okay? And I realized that my inner purpose in this life is just to be me, just to enjoy and not to be overwhelmed by all these roles that I'm playing. Because for me, being a mother, it's a role, it's not me. Okay. Being a wife, it's a role as well. Being
Yeah.
a digital business owner is a role. Okay. These are all roles. These are all things that are actually, things that I do, this is just to me doing things. They are not me. So for me to be me, I just want to embrace and enjoy what I'm doing with you right now, So like for now, in this present moment, I'm having so much fun and joy with you girls, doing this live, giving, inspire other women out there or other guys out there to be the better, version of themselves. So yeah, this is just, when I realized that it was a kind of revelation for me, I was like, okay, I'm really blessed and God loves me. So I need to continue this path. So that's it.
Well,
Wow, Saran.
Saran, you are perfect. We always say you are perfect, a great mom, a great wife, a gym trainer, along with a digital business owner. You are perfect.
No, I'm not. And I don't want to be. It's
Okay.
impossible. It's
Wow.
impossible. So yeah,
Amazing.
definitely.
You,
So
you
So
sounded like,
let's
Saran, I
see.
believe those are from the books that you have been reading. I could see that it really changed, the personality of how you have been before you joined, to this community. And where are you now? It really, I could
yes,
see the
I can
difference in you.
totally 100% say yes that, these teachings that I've been following for the past 2 years have literally
Yeah.
changed my life. I'm telling you. So, yeah, I've learned so much, I grew so much. And I am even now actually a better mom because I am, I'm at peace with myself and I'm happy to be, what I am. And that helps me be a better mom anyway and a better wife or better because, I don't feel guilty about things that I can't control anymore or I can't do because, hey, we can't control everything in this life. If there's something that I can do to change the situation to make it better, okay, I will do. But if I can't, well, I'll just accept it. It's the moment. What do I say more? So yeah.
Just be
That's
you.
beautiful.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
amazing,
Amen.
Sarah. That's
exactly.
amazing.
Thank
Okay,
you.
we have
Let's see now. There are some nice viewers watching us again. Let's see one.
yeah.
Hello,
Olami.
Olumide. How are
Hi.
you,
Wow.
my
Hello,
friend?
dear. Thank you for joining. There is Tina Smith. Hello, Desert Girls from New
That's great.
Brunswick, Canada.
Yes.
Wow.
Hi,
Wow.
Tina.
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for joining. We are all
We all
perfectly
are
perfect.
perfectly imperfect.
Oh,
Yes.
I love
Amazing.
Yes,
it.
Tina, you got
Love it.
Yes,
it.
so true. Perfectly said.
Wow.
Perfectly said. Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
so let's see what Man has to say about her proudest moment now.
Yeah, for me, there
Man.
are like lots of proudest moments in my life, but me being a
Yeah.
mother now, having teenagers, two teenagers, which are now grown up. So I think what I could
Yeah.
share, the proudest moments in my life is, I don't know if you can see from my background there, their picture
Oh,
frames
wow.
from how they, when they
Beautiful.
were born.
Oh,
So they were like, from the birth up to now. So my proudest moments with them was, we teach them everything, like from eating, when they make mistakes. And now that I have these two teenagers, 19 and 17, seeing them now how they have grown, like when they were small, you will think that, oh, what these children, like they don't listen to me. But now that if I see them, doing and acting what I have taught them, it made me proud. And then when they graduated from school, obviously because in our curriculum in the Philippines, we always like love competition, like a healthy competition within amongst our classmates there. So yeah, so I'm very proud of my children, because like, yeah, every year I have to get up to the stage and then give them the medal. So that made me really proud, because it shows that you really doesn't need to have like, what you call this, be rich or to have money, to send them to school. As long as the love is there, and then as long as you raise them how you wanted them to be. And especially, I send them to, we have a community also here, where there are also leaders in the community, in the church, so they serve also in the church here. So like, sometimes, especially for parents, we have our own frustrations when we were young. Right? And then if we see them from in our children, that makes us proud. Like, it gives us accomplishment as well. I think, I don't know if, like, all of us here, mothers, except for Anna and Lise, I think, yeah, that you will you will agree with me
Yeah.
on that our
Very
frustrations,
soon,
as soon
very
as we see
soon.
the children achieve it, it's very, that green on our face. Yeah, so that's my proudest moment in my life. What
Awesome
about you?
mom, man.
Huh?
Yeah. You awesome mom. You are an awesome mom.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
And some of
All
our
of you,
viewers have
all of
been
you are
watching
awesome
you,
moms.
man. We have some viewers. Comments. Okay, it's
Yes.
Claudie. Claudie is
Hi,
watching from
Claudie.
Netherlands.
hi,
Hi.
Claudine.
Claudia.
Thank you, viewers, for watching. Bonita. I'm so inspired
Oh,
by your stories.
oh,
Thank you
thank
so much.
Thank
you.
you.
You were so
Thank you.
kind.
Bonita.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah,
Wow.
this is what we
So,
wanted to impart also on this show. It's not just like for us telling our stories, but also to touch, by any means, someone else's lives by the stories that we share. So,
Yes.
thank you.
wow.
And I can relate to what you're saying, man. It's like you planted the seeds many years ago,
True.
and
Yes.
the plants, they have grown and they're bearing fruits, and you're just like a proud gardener just looking at those fruits. And I understand. I get it. I get
Exactly.
it. Definitely.
Yeah,
Yep,
I'm sure.
I do
Anna and
too.
Liz, watch out. Yeah. So,
Yes. Sprinkle the baby dust.
Yeah, she's ready. She's ready.
yeah.
Okay. Now let's go to Liz. Let's hear from you.
All right. So thank you for sharing your very inspiring stories, ladies. I mean, like you, we have, all of us have plenty of proud moments throughout our lifetime, right? So it's very difficult to just pick one. Actually, I'm sure most of you would have that same challenge, picking just one, right? But I think most of us would relate to, either studies, either self realization like Saran, or studies like Terena and Samira, and the proud moments of being a mom like Maan. And I think I would also relate to Maan not being a mom because I'm not yet a mom, but being a daughter. So
Yeah.
what I would share is my proudest moment is I don't want to cry. No, my proudest moment is seeing my parents proud of me. So
Oh,
throughout
Oh,
all of the years, we've gone through so many challenges as a person, as a family, and I think that we have I've seen, and my siblings have seen, and I think our family, our relatives have seen, our friends have seen, like how we as a family, how me as a person have overcome all of those challenges. Just as a small background, we are a big family. I have both sets of parents, but we are 9 siblings. So you can imagine it's a big family. It's a big family to provide for.
Mm.
So our family have always been,
yeah.
challenged through, sending us to school, us growing up. We've always had those financial struggles. So especially me as like second eldest in the family, I really pursued my education. I studied really hard. I'm on top of my class. I went abroad to earn a better living for my family. And all of that is because I want to make my parents proud. I want to be able to give back to my parents. And one of my proudest moment actually is to be able to build our dream house for my parents. So that is really something
Wow.
that I am eternally grateful for. Of course, not just
Oh,
me, but me and my siblings to be able to build my our dream house as a family 3 years ago. 3 years, I think 4 years ago now. So
Wow.
we're so thankful to be able to
Wonderful.
provide that to my parents, of course, while they're still living. They can still enjoy the beautiful house. My siblings are
Yeah.
also there. And for me, whenever I am going home from Dubai to the Philippines, I always look forward to, enjoying that beautiful home that we have, for so many years we have dreamed of, for so many years we have worked really towards. And I think more than the physical house, it's all of the struggles that we've overcome. It's all of the tears, all of those challenges that really bonded us together as a family for sure. And again, going back to the proud moment of me seeing my parents really so proud of me, what I've come, I think there's nothing that can compare to that. So that is my proudest moment of all time.
Wow. Very
Oh,
inspiring, Liz.
oh,
very
Yes.
that's so
inspiring.
Very
Oh,
emotional.
my
Yeah.
that's
sister.
that's
I'm gonna
great.
cry. Yeah,
Don't
so
cry. I'm gonna
That's
cry.
No
amazing.
crying. Oh God.
I'm not
It
That
crying,
was
really
you're
is.
crying.
amazing.
Yeah, so
So
that's
beautiful.
me.
Wow.
It's beautiful. Have you put it together? It's beautiful, Liz. It really is inspiring and it's really emotional, actually, what you have shared with us today. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Let's see who is there again watching us, watching Liz and all of us. Altaf. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
Yes, thank you
How
Hi,
are
so much.
you?
Altef.
Hi,
Long
Hi,
Altef.
time.
We miss you.
We miss you.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
And yeah, after Liz makes us cry, let's see this how
Dean.
Dean
It's
makes
Dean
us.
again, Anna. My proudest moment
Yeah,
is
Dean
yours.
is
sure. He
gonna
must be
Yo.
very
be
proud of you,
our,
Anna. He's
yeah.
very proud of you.
He's our
And
he's our
one,
Glenn.
entertainment.
yeah,
Hello,
and one
everyone.
proud
Where is
moment
the
is
third
also
one?
Hi,
Glenn, my
Glenn.
husband,
Glenn is here. Thank you. Thank you
the
so
other
much.
half of my business page. Hi, Dad. Thanks.
Hi,
Hi.
Glenn.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
We
you,
have
Georgia.
Georgia. Inspiring stories.
Thank you,
Hi,
Georgia.
Thank
Georgia.
you, Georgia. Hello,
And
my
we have
friend.
Vicky
Hi, hi.
from Canada.
Yes.
Hi.
Yeah.
Altaf is wishing you all the
All the
best.
best.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
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 you.
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 More
More
from.
more from our fan, our big
And
fan.
second being, oh, and I will
Top
be a
He
fan.
will be
doctor
a
in
doctor. He'll
studies.
be a doctor in 2 weeks.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Yes,
congrats.
Congrats,
yes.
That's
Dr. D.
great.
Congratulations.
Wow. And we will celebrate that
Let's
with
pass
And will
the
cookies
Anna
from
make me
Anna.
cookies?
cookies.
Really, Anna?
We will
Party
celebrate
Oh
that with
my God.
cookies.
Altaf,
Miss
Yeah,
you
we
will
you,
miss
miss
you
you.
too,
Altef.
Eltef.
Miss you
We
too.
miss
Thank
you a
you.
lot.
Wow. Amazing. Thank you guys for joining. We do have one more inspiring story. Anna, you are on.
Yes. Hey, everybody. I feel like I don't know. I want to mix all your stories and bring it into mine, but because there are some parts of it that I can relate to, especially with Liz. And you know how that is, you know how an OFW is. And that's why my heart was tugging when you were telling your story because I could feel it. But I want to go back to what Tarina said. Like, there's one moment in my life that this happened and it branched out. Like, it was
Yeah.
from there, from that proud moment, that everything happened, that I was able to do everything that I needed to do to help my parents and everything. And can you guess what it is? Big,
What is it?
just a
Tell
toot,
us,
Being
tell us.
toot, toot.
Well,
Um,
flying.
traveling.
yes. So that was, yeah, but that was in 2004 when I actually got the flying job. But into someone Maan asked me, "Was that your dream?" Actually, it wasn't my dream, but I've but the process that I had to go through to get the job was a bit grueling. Like at that time, I didn't really realize that it was, but okay, it was like a whole lot, right? But I wanted to pinpoint it to a specific day. Is that day when we were all called, like hundreds of us, we were all called in the hotel for the evaluation. And my dad, he was past six, he was like 65, 66 years old by then. Like it was like in his retired age. And like he went with me on that day to the hotel. And like it was from morning. And then the process was like everyone goes in the room, you're all split up, you do the groups, and then you do your whole, the activities. And then you come out and then you find your name. You'll find your name. And if your name's there, or no, you find your name with an envelope, and then when you open the envelope, it will say you made it or not to the next phase, which
Oh my
is like
gosh.
after
Wow.
2 hours. So we went through three of those, right?
Oh my
Or
gosh.
two. I
Okay.
forgot. That was 2004. And every time I would run to my dad and I was like, "Dad, I'm staying, I made it." And then he's like, "Yeah, yeah, okay." And I was like a bit concerned for him because he's just sitting there the whole time in the lobby, like at his old age. Like I don't even know if he ate that day. Maybe he went out for lunch. I don't know. But every time I would come back and forth, and then it was like from morning until afternoon. It was like a really grueling, grueling, grueling day. But that like planted the seed for everything else, as what Tarina said. Like from there, everything branched out. Like I was able to come to Dubai, I was able to work, I was able to travel, I was able to help my parents, like with medical bills. And even, yes, with Liz, I understand with the building of the house, because we also renovated our house through what, with my job. And those are so many little minor proud stories that I have. and
That's great.
and
That's
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 it.
great.
amazing.
And that's like until
Brilliant.
now I'm carrying everything.
Sorry?
That's
Yeah.
Wow.
amazing, Anna.
Amazing. It's so wonderful
No,
that
oh,
you
I
have
said
shared.
like from there until now, that I'm still carrying everything
Mm.
from
That's
um
great.
from
That's
that little
wonderful.
moment.
Yeah.
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 And I am sure that you're
Great,
not done
Anna.
yet. You will keep on going and going and going.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still young, Anna.
Yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Going
So
a different.
someone's
Oh
affirming
wow.
that.
I was here.
I
Yeah.
Anna,
thank you,
Ivy.
so proud
Ivy.
of you.
She has she
Hi.
has seen my story from the very beginning.
Hi, Ivy.
Thanks, Ivy.
Wow.
Thank
I think
Wow,
you.
that's what's
such an
amazing in this
inspiring
proud
day.
moments, isn't it? It's like we keep on seeing consistency in that. It's not like
Yeah.
we stop being proud of that moment. It lives within
Yeah,
us.
Mhm.
It's something that reminds us of what struggles we've overcome, how good it
exactly.
is to achieve that, and the feeling that we
Yes.
had when achieved that. So
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
also our inspiration to continue moving forward, to keep
Correct.
on getting more proud moments in our lifetime, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, rightly said,
Gives
Keep
us
Liz.
growing and
motivation.
growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Such a motivation, Liz. So I think, is it time for us to wrap up? Are we over time or something? Okay, we crossed half an hour. Okay, wow, this was amazing.
Yeah.
So we
Very.
have come to an end of our show, I guess, and hope everyone out there enjoyed. And you were taken back to your proud moments also while listening to our stories. So let's wind up with a quote which I have been searching from the morning. It's written by an author, Scott
Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yes,
Oh,
thank you. So it says, for what it's worth, it's never too late to be whoever you want to be. I hope you live a life you are proud of. And if you find you are not, I hope you have the strength to start over again. So if you feel you did not reach that level or you did not reach that goal, of course, you can always start over again. Right, girls? What do you think?
Yeah.
Yes,
100%.
Totally
absolutely.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%. That's a
yeah,
nice way to
100%.
finish.
Wow.
It is.
So I think it has been a wonderful journey today and wonderful show, and all the viewers also have enjoyed. Please leave a comment below, those who are watching us and who will watch us the replay again. And we will be coming live again, so don't miss it. On Tuesdays, we come live 9:30 GST. So let's meet again soon. So thank you, girls. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
Just final
you.
comments
Thanks.
Oh,
from
wow. There
B.
is
I'm
Queen
proud of
again.
Final,
Ivy
final
Banana.
oh,
comments.
thank you.
Anna, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. See
Ivy,
you
Oh, thank
again
too.
next
Thank
week,
you,
Ivy.
Ivy.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
you. Thank
Ivy.
Yeah. Well
Thank you,
said,
our
please. Yeah.
well,
tips.
Well
Thank
said,
you.
Liz. Thank you. Thank you for
Yeah.
sharing your
thanks
beautiful
for
Yeah,
watching.
moments.
then. Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in.
All
Thank you,
Thank you,
right.
guys. See you
everyone.
again
Thank
next
you,
week.
girls. Thank
Have
you.
a
Have a
Bye
good
good
bye.
night.
one.
Keep safe.
See you
Take
next
care.
season.
Bye.